and in honor of my dad, who is deceased, who placed a high premium on education and community service, that we decided as a family to move forward to do this. So this day is always a very, very special pleasure for me. I can't tell you, I get such great joy out of seeing all of the young people and seeing parents and grandparents. And you know, I look at your eyes and I see the pride that you have in your youngsters, and I look at the youngsters and I say to you, you know, you say thank you to us, but so much of the reason why you are here is about your own work, your own academic work, the commitment that you've made to community, and you know, where you see your lives going, and that's important. I want you to really savor who you are and what you are about, and how proud we are of all of you and what you have accomplished so far, and we know that you're going to reach for the stars and achieve so much more. I want to say a quick thank you to the scholarship committee. Both, neither my mom nor my husband or I make the determination about the youngsters, so that you know that. We do have a committee that works at this, and since 1991 we have given out 605 scholarships, including the 41 that will be presented today, and so that I'm proud that in the 8th year we will be giving 5 Maria Baez Perez scholarships in honor of Maria, and I will talk about Maria in a moment. And I just would like to introduce Maria's family today. Daisy, where are you? And to the parents, you give your kids the space. You give your kids the space in order to be able to succeed, and that is so critical. It's the fortune that I had when I was growing up with my parents, and it is, and you sacrifice. The sacrifice is real, and not just in terms of resources, but resources are one of the big issues, but in how you live your lives so that your kids can realize their own dreams. I also want to say a thank you to the teachers and to the high school principals, and I know we have a guidance council person right here. Tell me your name again.
Oh, Michelle Aronoff.
Michelle Aronoff, and what, Career High School.
Yeah.
Career High School. So thank you for the great work that you do. And this is in fact what you give, and what we've tried to do with the scholarship is to parents and teachers and high school principals and guidance counselors. You give the gift of opportunity. And for my part, and I've served in the United States House of Representatives for 21 years. It's a long time. Sometimes I pride myself that I'm there that long. But the strength of the institution that I work for, the United States Congress, is not in what it does every day, because some days it doesn't do good things, and not things that you want to have happen. But its potential is boundless, truly boundless. And in that, its potential is to provide this opportunity. I was saying, and historically, that's what the history of the institution has been about. It's about whether it's civil rights, whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, a GI Bill of Rights, health care bill, the ability for working class families to be able to send their kids to school. That's an achievement. It's about tax credits, it's about Pell Grants, and it says that education is not just the purview of the rich and the few, but that the opportunity is available to everyone. And again, that's the strength of the institution, is its potential to provide opportunity. And it's about not that potential, and also to impact lives at times of real difficulty. I don't have to tell you how difficult the economy is today. So today is so critically important to me and to my husband and to my mom. It gives me the opportunity of sharing with you something that's very personal and very important. And that is my parents' love for education and their commitment to community. My father, Ted DeLauro, he came to this country at age 13. He was an immigrant. He came from Italy, and filled with his hopes and his dreams. When he came, and I will tell you, to the young people, he only went to the 7th grade. Reason being that he couldn't read or write the English language. And so his teachers and his classmates laughed at him. He walked out of school from the 7th grade and never went back for formal education. And you know, today it's a different world, it's a different society, and we recognize that, again, our strength is in our diversity, and we acknowledge other people's culture and their heritage and their ethnicity, and we view it as something that is to embrace. That was not his community initiatives, and it is your willingness to open yourself, to seek new information, new experiences, and then you take it and you share it, which is why we believe you deserve the scholarship, and it is what makes each of you such a leader in your own community. So today, I would just like to pass on to all these exceptional young students a bit of that magic that my parents knew could take a young girl, a daughter of immigrants. They could only dare dream that I would sit in the United States House of Representatives someday and open the doors that allowed me to do it. So our hope for you is that this scholarship will help all of you to realize your own dreams. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce each of the young scholars, and I have information on you and what you have done based on what you sent to us, and provide you and offer you a certificate of recognition for your work. And I'm going to ask you to come up individually to get the certificate. Central Connecticut State University. She's a volunteer altar server, volunteer with the Connecticut Multiple Myeloma Support Group that helped your dad, okay, and helping to promote and organize outreach, participating in monthly meetings, travel across country in an RV with my family. You either get closer together or you kill each other in those kinds of circumstances. But that was to show awareness of myeloma and to meet with groups across the country. I learned so much. This was all under the International Myeloma Association. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Myeloma Association and myeloma?
Well, the International Myeloma Foundation has helped my family through all the scary times and everything, and they've always been there for us. And we just felt that it was time for us to give back and help others.
Myeloma is what?
It's a cancer, blood cancer, and attacks and destroys the bones. And so my brother and I, we mostly talked to the kids, and told them that it was okay to be scared and showed them how to cope with situations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
An unbelievable job, and I say this with great affection. I'm a cancer survivor. 25 years ago, I'm a survivor of ovarian cancer. So I know what it means to have a support system and for people to be there, and so that you're taking your time to do this is really extraordinary. So God bless you, and this is for you, my dear. That's for you. Congratulations. Thanks.